Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time. Welcome to the 90s, the year of my birth. Uh, a very solid year for gaming. Between Secret of Monkey Island and Super Mario World, got everything you need. So yes, the game we're looking at today is Secret of Monkey Island, the original, released for PCs. We are going to be playing the special edition version that I own on Steam, because I own it, and that's literally the easiest way for me to play it. We're not going to have the special effects, so we're playing with the old school graphics and everything. So, I mean, it's not quite the old school original experience, but it's fine. Because I don't really need to understand the original version to appreciate it. I definitely appreciate fucking Secret of Monkey Island. Yeah, so Monkey Island. When I was young, we owned the third game in the series, The Curse of Monkey Island, and it was awesome. I mean, it was like playing a cartoon. It was tough, but it was not that tough, you know, compared to some other point-and-click adventure games we owned. Torrance Passage we had, which was unbeatable. King's Quest, I want to say 7, unfucking beatable, you know. Curse of Monkey Island was beatable, and it was humorous, and it was fun, and it was just great. I mean, it's just probably the best point-and-click adventure game ever. And, of course, when you're young, you just play what you have, you don't know any better. I had no idea there were other Monkey Island games. And I think when I eventually learned about them, I probably did play this a little bit, but I don't think... Yeah, I didn't play it through. I didn't play it through until the special edition came out, and then I think I did Let's Plays for 1 and 2 when these came out. I think. I know I've played through them now. So yeah, point-and-click adventure games, or adventure games. This is the second one on the list. I know there's no sound in the background here, sorry. This is the second adventure game on the list. The first was back in 1977 with Zork. So, between Zork and Secret of Monkey Island, there was nothing of much note. Of course, there were loads of adventure games that came out. It was a very, very popular genre. Ever since Colossal Cave Adventure in 1976. And the biggest name in adventure games, well, the two biggest names, I guess. You had Sierra, or Sierra Online. They did loads of games, starting with like Mystery House, which was the first graphical adventure game to have, you know, actual graphics that mattered. You had the King's Quest series. They did a whole bunch of other ones. Sherwood Forest, Transylvania, Masquerade. Yeah, I mean, they did plenty. Ken and Roberta Williams. That's all they did was just pump out different adventure games. The other big name, later in the 80s, was LucasArts. LucasArts did a bunch of stuff, including Maniac Mansion, various Indiana Jones games, Day of the Tentacle, Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, Labyrinth, and of course, Secret of Monkey Island. And so, if you want to learn more about Secret of Monkey Island and its development and sort of the why it was so different and why it's so good, Ahoy did a whole hour-long video just covering Secret of Monkey Island, and it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. But the big thing with a lot of, especially Sierra games and stuff, it was very easy to fail. It was very easy to die. Um, and you had to reload. Hopefully, you saved. Blah blah blah. And it was just kind of a struggle to get through. Whereas, and even earlier LucasArts games had that same sort of thing. I mean, you play Maniac Mansion. It's definitely very easy to fail or die or whatever. But Monkey Island comes along, Secret of Monkey Island. There is one way to die in this game, and it would be very difficult to do it on accident. Um, and if you do that and you do die, you do have to reload, and all that. But other than that, there's no way to fail or die throughout the entire game. I mean, as long as you can solve puzzles, you can progress and get to the end in one go. And that's just such a nice breath of fresh air. And another big aspect of this was the humor. I mean, it's just a very funny series for the most part. Um, and so you have a fun, just entertaining, humorous game that's unfailable. Uh, yeah, I mean, that's going to stand the test of time. How could it not? So let's just play a little bit. I mean, obviously, we're not going to play through the whole game or anything like that, but let's just play for a little while and we can just see some of this, some of the humor and some of the puzzles and some of the graphics, the music. Yeah, that's quite the nice little intro. Very evocative. Pirate-themed adventure. Yeah, we have this modern intro. I don't think I can do anything about that. That's a little bit of a bummer, because I kind of want to see the OG here, but I turned off special effects. That must only be once you're in-game. Yep. A lot of credits right at the start. Not much you can do about that. I mean, you're starting a cinematic experience here. Alright, yeah, so this looks not great.
My name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
So there should be a keyboard control to turn off, yeah, F10. There you go. So, yeah, if you play with the Special Edition mode, graphics are all modern, and it has voice acting and all that for everything. But this is a pretty authentic experience of the actual original. There you have it. So our main character, Guybrush Threepwood, he wants to be a pirate. Threepwood was taken from some novel, I think, and then Guybrush, as the story goes, They originally just called him Guy while they were working on it. But their art program that they were using for sprites and stuff saved everything with .brush as the file extension, so he was Guy.brush. So they just went with that. Yeah, so comparing this to Zork, it's like, you know, a whole different genre of games, and it basically is. You've got the mouse, you can move around, click where you want to move, your character will move there. Obviously, graphics are a vital aspect to the game. And down here you have a variety of actions that you can use. So you'd say open, and then click on the door to open the door. And there you have it. And I think this is sort of part of the... I don't know if this is... Again, maybe I should have played the actual original, but it's not that big of a deal. Where it sort of highlights what you should do to some things. Like this is highlighting talk to, and then if you right click, it'll do that. I don't know if that was in the original, but and I think these portraits, these might not have been in the very, very original. I'm trying to remember. Again, if you go and watch Ahoy's video, you will learn all. But I'm not quite sure. Yeah, these might have been in the actual original, and then later versions redid them. It was something like that. I don't know. Anyways, my name's Guybrush Threepwood. I'm new in town. Guybrush Threepwood. Ha ha! Yeah, that's the stupidest name I've ever heard. I don't know. I kind of like Guybrush. Not even a name. Well, what's your name? Want to be a pirate. Yeah, so the thing with Curse of Monkey Island, it has the voice acting by, what's his name? David, Dominic Armato. Yeah, Dominic Armato. And his voice is just, like, iconic, you know, for Guybrush, if I just switch over.
Tell you where to go and what to do.
Where can I find the governor?
Governor Marley. Her mansion is on the other side of town. But pirates aren't as welcome around her place as they used to be.
I'm welcome everywhere I go.
Yeah, I mean, that's just so fucking iconic, that voice. Of him just, like, doing this sort of silly banter with countless characters. Just generally exuding this mistaken confidence and stuff. I mean, yeah, I fucking love it. So, I like the special edition just for that, just that they have his voice. I wish you could... I don't think you can have his voice with the old school graphics. I don't believe so. Which is a damn shame. There might be like a mod for that. I could have sworn there was. Let me just see. Keep voice acting in classic mode. Yep, there's a mod. Secret of Monkey Island Ultimate Talkie Edition. So this builds a talkie version for DOS and ScumVM out of the special edition. Damn, I kind of want to get this going right now. It's just, that would be so much better. Alright, give me a second. Alright, now that's better. Alright, yeah, I mean, that process seems kind of familiar. I might have actually done that when I did my Let's Plays. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's basically you're running the DOS version. It just takes all the sound from the special editions, voices and all that, and just links it to the DOS version. So it is pretty much the best version of Secret of Monkey Island you can play. So we're gonna... So this is not the special edition. I mean, this is... Yeah, this is not the special edition. So you can't switch or anything like that. This is the original version,
Hi,
but...
my name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that.
I'm over this way.
Ah, well then, Thriftweed.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. So, you want to be a pirate, eh? You look more like a flooring inspector. But if you're serious about pirating, go talk to the pirate leaders. You'll find them in the scum bar.
Gosh, thanks. I'll do that. Bye now. I'm off to seek my fortune.
Good luck!
Where did you say those pirate leaders were?
The scum bar.
Right. Thanks.
Yeah, that dialogue there is a little rushed because it has to match the animations and stuff, but the rest of it should be pretty good. Yeah. With that voice, it's all good. Now, I still like subtitles. There should be a button to turn them on again. Let me just see. Maybe not, but I could have sworn. Maybe in Scum VM you can, but DOS you can't. That might be true. I probably did play in Scum VM the last time. Alright, I mean, we're not doing a full Let's Play. I've already done that. If I were, I would play in Scum VM then. But, let's just play a little bit. Alright, so we're going over here to the right. Talk to the pirate leaders. Important looking pirates.
What be ye wanting, boy?
I want to be a pirate.
I want to be a pirate.
So what? Why bother us? Hey, don't forget we're short on help because of this whole LeChuck thing. So, no pirates means no swag, and no swag means no grog, and we're getting dangerously low on grog. Do you have any special skills?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Well, all right, but you don't become a pirate just by asking. You'll have to go through the 3 trials.
What 3 trials are those?
There are 3 trials every pirate must pass. You must master the sword, and the art of thievery, and the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. Right! You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. Then return with proof that you've done it. And then you must drink grog with us. Grog!
What's in that grog stuff anyway?
Grog is a secret mixture which contains one or more of the following: kerosene, propylene glycol, artificial sweeteners, sulfuric acid, rum, acetone, red dye number 2, scum, axle grease, battery acid.
And or pepperoni. As you can probably imagine, it's one of the most caustic, volatile substances known to man.
The stuff eats right through these mugs, and the cook is losing a fortune replacing them.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me more about mastering the sword.
First, get ye a sword. You must seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you. Oh, you want to find somebody to train you first. Imagine trying to take on the sword master without any training.
Huh.
Tell me more about mastering the art of thievery.
We want you to procure a small item for us.
The idol of many hands in the governor's mansion.
The governor keeps the idol of many hands in a display case in the mansion outside of town.
You'll have to get past the guards, naturally. The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside. Aye, they're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drug them or something.
Okay.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
It's funny because I don't think pirates even drank grog.
Hey, you can't come back here!
They drank, like, bumbo or something. Alright, so, yeah.
Meanwhile,
Aha.
deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck ship lies anchored.
Look at that
A river
visual.
of lava.
Oh, it's so good.
Captain LeChuck, sir.
There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face.
No, sir. Nothing like it. Sir,
It's days like this that make you glad to be dead.
Oh, yes, sir. Glad to be dead.
You are glad to be dead, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship, then murdered me and everyone on board. Yes, sir. Lucky.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was it you disturbed me for?
Yes, sir. Well, you see, we might have a problem on Melee Island.
Problem? What possible problem could there be? I've got those sissy pirates so scared of the sea, they're afraid to take a bath.
Well, there seems to be a new pirate in town. Actually, he's a pirate wannabe. Young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bothered you with it. I'll have him taken care of myself.
Wait! I'll handle this personally. My plans are too important to be messed up by amateurs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, the voices really help. The big thing with this game's appeal is that it had a very unique theme and setting. It wasn't high fantasy or medieval or anything like that. It wasn't some modern mystery. And it wasn't sci-fi. I mean, there weren't too many pirate-themed games around outside of, like, Sid Meier's Pirates. And this, yeah, it's just very silly. Everything's just kind of tongue-in-cheek and humorous. There's no real high stakes to anything.
Hey, don't mess with my rat.
Oh, okay. Let's just wander around.
It's locked. It's locked.
What about the rat?
You gotta get me out of here. I'm a victim of society.
Not to mention halitosis. Ugh.
Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
Okay.
I don't think I can get past them.
Nope. So, yeah, I mean it's not the easiest point and click adventure game as far as the puzzles are concerned. There definitely is some like obtuse shit here that you're meant to just kind of dig into the designer's brain for.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one, and at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
Did you hear something back in here too?
No? I'd better get your name.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I'm
I'm
Newtown.
Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm new in town.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me. This is a bad time to be visiting Melee Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation. Somewhere safer.
Boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
But that's the thing, is like, you can't really fail. So, as long as you have patience, you can eventually progress.
Oh, a circus! I love a circus!
Okay.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. What do you want?
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
The Swordmaster of Melee Island? Now, I don't know. See, nobody knows the whereabouts of her secret hideout. Nobody except me. I'd have to go and ask her if it's okay to show you the way. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Once. I'll be right back. And don't touch anything!
Ring bell for service.
It never fails. I step away from the counter for 2 seconds and some idiot's already ringing that stupid bell.
Oh,
The
God.
Swordmaster says you can jump in the lake, by the way. What do you want?
I could really use a breath mint.
Whew, you're telling me. I got some, but they ain't free. What else do you want?
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there again. I'll be right back. And don't
Great.
touch anything.
Just to get him, like, out of the shop so you can rummage around. But it's just great, 'cause you can do that, over and over again. Just send his ass hiking. I could push the handle. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what... I don't, I don't remember.
Slashmaster. When you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
Pick up sword. Huzzah!
Aha! Caught you, you little thief. Maybe
Oh.
you'd like to pay for that?
About this sword.
About this sword.
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
That's 100 pieces of 8. Take it or leave it.
I don't have enough money.
Figures.
Well,
Now,
that's
how
that.
else do you want to waste my time?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Okay, wake me up if you need
I
anything.
could have sent him hiking again, but whatever. Yeah, so, alright. Fortunately, I have played through this game before, so I can speak a little bit more on if it's one of the best games of all time. Would I say it's one of the best games of all time? I mean, this is one where I think you really have to, like... It really depends on how many games are on this
Gee, I wonder what's
list.
in these baskets.
Like, is this a top 100 game? Is this a top 1,000 games? You know, what...
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have?
It's a great game, you know?
What may I help you with, son? So, my mind-reading skills tell me it is your future you are interested in. Are you certain this is something you really wish to know?
Yes, tell me everything that's gonna happen to me.
I am getting a vision. I see you taking a voyage, a long voyage. I see you captaining a ship.
Yeah!
I see...
What? See what?
I see a giant monkey.
Yikes!
I see you inside the giant monkey.
Gross.
Wait. It's all becoming clear. Your journey will have many parts. You will see things better left unseen. You will hear things better left unheard. You will learn things better left unlearned.
What kind of things? I hate surprises.
No, the time is not right to know. When you know your purpose, come see me. I will let you know then.
Yikes! He's pretty creepy. Let's see, there's a jar of bat drippings, a box that says assorted scales, a shaker full of monkey flakes, and some cat knuckles. Cat knuckles? How barbaric!
Yeah. It's a great game. It's a great point-and-click adventure game. There's nothing really wrong with it, other than perhaps some, like, you know, obtuse puzzles. But, you know, it just depends. Like, and if I had to pick my own top 100 games, no, this wouldn't be on it. But if I had to pick my top 1,000 games, yeah, probably. Again, there's a lot of great point-and-click adventure games that came out between 1990 and 2022. I mean, let's just see here. So, I haven't played that many, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But you have Monkey Island 2. I don't know if people really consider that better than this one. I don't really remember. Just ones that I've played. Curse of Monkey Island, of course. I would say that's my favorite. That's the best. You've got Deponia as something more modern. You've got some of the games from like Telltale that are not really point and click adventure games, but there's, you know, in the vein. Stuff that I haven't played that's highly regarded, like Grim Fandango, which I've only briefly played, Full Throttle, Day of the Tentacle, Kentucky Route Zero, I've heard a lot of great things about. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, I have played that. Indiana Jones and Fate of Atlantis is like the comfiest game I can think of. It's just there's something just so charming about it. Anytime I load that up, so that's great. Um, there's multiple games in the Deponia series that are pretty excellent, very similar, many, many, many ways to Curse of Monkey Island. Not quite as good, but very similar stuff. I don't know. I mean, I guess Secret of Monkey Island would rank fairly high in the grand scheme of things for that genre. It's hard to say. Hard to say. I guess let's go with yes, I suppose. Let's go with yes. Because I can't really think of much wrong with it. And I know we didn't really play much. We didn't really show it off too much. This is going to be an issue with a lot of games as we go forward that are just too long. Where I can't really... And I said when I started this that for a bunch of games, I'm going to have to just start playing on my own for quite a while. And then jump in halfway through to just talk about it and give some more informed opinions on the game. But I will point out that Secret of Monkey Island is on the list. Monkey Island 2 is on the list. What else? Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis is on the list. Day of the Tentacle is on the list. Myst is on the list. Sam and Max Hit the Road is on the list. Grim Fandango is on the list. I think that might be the last actual... Well, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is sort of a point-and-click adventure game. So, yeah. Shockingly, though, Curse of Monkey Island is not on the list, and I think that's a fucking shame. And I might just do a video on it and pretend that it's on the list. Because that is so ridiculous to me. That came out in 1997. Man, 97 is... 1997 was a banger year. This is off topic entirely, but let me just list some of the games that came out in 1997. Curse of Monkey Island, Age of Empires, Symphony of the Night, Diablo, Fallout, Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy VII, GoldenEye, Gran Turismo, Star Fox 64, and Dark Forces 2. Shit. But then in 1998, Baldur's Gate, Fallout 2, Grim Fandango, Half-Life, Ocarina of Time, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil 2, Soul Calibur, StarCraft, Thief the Dark Project. In 2000, you had Baldur's Gate 2, Counter-Strike, Deus Ex, Diablo 2, Jet Set Radio, Majora's Mask, The Sims, Thief 2, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I mean, these few years were just insane for gaming. Look at 96, too. Civilization 2, Red Alert, Duke Nukem 3D, Mario Kart 64, Pokemon Red and Blue, Quake, Resident Evil, Super Mario 64, Tomb Raider. All in 1 year. I mean, that's just nuts. Gaming really fucking hit its stride. But I mean, yeah, 1993, you had Day of the Tentacle, Doom, Link's Awakening, Mega Man X, Mortal Kombat 2, Myst, Sam and Max Hit the Road, Secret of Mana, SimCity 2000, Star Fox, Syndicate. Yeah, I mean, we're really... Starting with 1991, we're getting into the fucking major ages of video gaming. I mean, it's pretty just non-stop, just incredible games from here on out. So, very exciting. So, yeah, Secret of Monkey Island, I'm going to go with yes, but, it's, yeah. I would say it's sort of on the fringes just due to competition within the genre. But there's a lot of great point and click adventure games, you know. And there's nothing wrong with Secret of Monkey Island. Still holds up, especially if you do this little hack to get voices in with the original graphics. It's great. It's definitely great. I should probably just do a full playthrough again, but there's plenty more games to cover. So, my name is Mangg. This has been Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with The Secret of Monkey Island. And I'll see you fine folks next time.